I pretty much just dump silicone all over those flat parts. So this entire scape is locked to the ground. Oh, here comes the grouper. Oh, that boy big. What is going on, Cuffros? Welcome back to another video. You know what day it is. It's about dang time. The shark pond. The 5,000-gallon shark pond has been long awaited. It's been forever now. We've had sand sitting here in this box pile for God knows how many weeks. It's about time we get this done. And today we're gonna be, hey, I was just doing that to see if you were copying me. What are you doing? We have a lot of sand, guys. The goal is Gio's gonna be on the outside of the pond. He's gonna be cutting the bag, similar to what the bags we have cut down here look like right there. And then what we're gonna do is dump these bags straight into here, and this whole entire thing will be covered with sand. This is one of 4 steps today. 4 steps that we have to complete are these. Step 1, I've already completed. That's pretty much locking down this entire reef. I've glued everything, everything's zip tied and locked down, cannot even go anywhere. Roll the clip from this morning. As you can see, we have a couple of our I keep saying oysters, barnacles, a couple of our barnacles completely glued down. You can see the silicone on the bottom of them completely glued down all the way around. And not only that, what I just did was do some zip tie work. So I got a bunch of the tag ends here, but I zip tied each and every crate together. You won't notice it, but each and every one of them are connected together. That way, if one was to move, they all have to move. Now, it's almost impossible for them to all move. Here's why. I also siliconed each crate together. Clear silicone, you won't even notice that either. Clear silicone, every single part where the crates meet is silicone. So right here, all the way over here, you'll see, ooh yeah, silicone, silicone, silicone all the way around the back. Not only that, any part where the crate meets the ground is silicone. Completely around the entire thing, all around the entire scape. As you can see, it is all silicone. So these things are not going anywhere, nor are the barnacles. Not only that, inside the crates, if you look inside, we have bricks. This will just help it hold it down. I have 2 bricks in every single one. 2 bricks, and then come down here, 2 bricks, and then of course, that continues. So this entire scape is locked to the ground. I cannot wait to see it when water is in here. This looks amazing. I've just got a few more things to do, and those few more things is silicone, some more barnacles. I'll show you what I'm doing here. I grab the barnacle, I see where it's hitting the ground. Obviously, all these flat parts are where it meets the ground. I pretty much just dump silicone all over those flat parts. It's crazy, I bought like 5 things of silicone. I've only used 1 for this entire thing. And then I meet just like that. Press it down, boom. Step 2 is get the sand in. Once the sand is in, we'll be left with a lot of these empty boxes, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Once the sand is in, then of course, we're ready for water. Step 3 is gonna be filtration, but I might get the 2 last steps mixed up. I might not have the filtration done yet once the water's, I'm not sure yet, but filtration would be step 3 ideally. Filtration, we'll go get that today and put that in the back of the pond. Not only that, at the very end of the video, that's when hopefully we'll be filling this up with 5,000 gallons of salt water, and we'll be ready to keep sharks at the farm, which is crazy to say. We're gonna have a literal shark pond right here.
At the farm? Yeah, that was so weird to say. Sharks
right?
At the farm?
We're having sharks at the farm.
It's super weird.
It's crazy. It's been a dream of mine forever, and today's finally the day. So, long video, stick along. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, action-packed. And the very first thing is, of course, filling the pond up with sand. That gets my blood pumping.
That's solid, man.
Gets my blood absolutely pumping. I feel like a 3-year-old again. Holy friggin' smokes, fellas. We've been laying sand for probably a cool, look at all those bags, those little clarifiers. We've been laying sand for probably like an hour now. We're about almost done. It looks absolutely incredible. And it's a teamwork. I'm my older brother here, Gio behind the camera. They're cutting bags, putting them in here. I'm grabbing the bags, ripping them.
That was a poor cut on my end.
That was a horrible cut, brother. And then of course, pouring them in. We just keep on going. Big shout out to CaribSea. This company right here has hooked it up. They actually hooked it up for the reef pond as well. Sent over all this sand, so amazing stuff. Obviously, you can read the bag. It's live, reef ready today, which is why we gotta get water in here as soon as possible. But yeah, like I said, I got the banner above the pond over there. CaribSea. If you guys ever need substrate, they have a bunch of different kinds of sand. They've got, of course, all the rock that we built that entire escape with over there. CaribSea has you covered. Check out their link. It's in the description down below. So much sand. I mean, this is 2 to 3 inches. We'll probably have about 3 to maybe like 3 inches, yeah, of sand. Maybe even 3 to 4 inches. It's deep. Like,
I mean, you could build sand castles for
and it's still, you can't see the bottom still. So definitely going to be good for the stingrays we plan to get, and all the sharks, of course, the eels. A lot of really cool stuff going in this pond. We got work to do though. Let's keep going. And this is what we're looking like, folks. After about an hour and change of laying sand, even sand up inside the crates, this looks incredible. It could not have been like any better. I got the inspiration from the Keys trip to get these crates built. I've zip tied all these crates. Now you literally cannot move them, as you can see. You couldn't move them if you tried. They're all silicone down, good to go. The sand is very, very thick. I made it super extra thick so that you literally can't ever see the bottom that we never painted. And then the sides are obviously all done. What I gotta do as well is a little addition. Clean these windows. I gotta clean those windows. But the building is a mess. This is the worst part. Like, oh my goodness, I wish I had a dump truck. It's to the top of the pond of trash. And we still have a lot of boxes left. No, not as many as I thought, but you know, maybe 1, 2, 3, like 10 more boxes of sand, which we can always use. The quarantine pond's gonna get set up soon. That already has sand boxes in it. What do you think, Gio?
It looks pretty solid, I mean, I must say. Now,
insane.
Really quick, what is the legality of, you know, like owning a lobster?
Oh, dude, Mia, what are you doing, girl? The legality behind owning a lobster is if it's size limit, we're good. As long as it's big enough, we're good.
I don't think a shark would eat a lobster. I mean, like, they could.
Oh, no, they won't. We're definitely getting lobster.
Dude,
there's a few things I want to get for this.
I hope I'm not spoiling anything here.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Sharks, lobster, maybe some bigger fish, some smaller schooling fish that the sharks won't eat. There's definitely plans to get stingrays. Of course, different species of shark. I want to do like maybe a bonnethead, zebra shark, black tip. Who knows what we're going to get? I have no idea, but.
Will we ever like go out, catch, you know.
That's what that quarantine pond is for.
We put them in here, right?
Yep. Eventually.
Imagine catching like
this is going to be the most incredible pond.
Dude, like a little, going out, catching a little bonnet.
Dude, imagine this crystal clear, standing on top where Mia is right here.
Throwing fish in there.
Throwing fish, and the sharks just.
It'd be like an at-home Robbie's.
Yeah, at-home Robbie's, baby. We doing it different. Cuffaro's, I've got one step left right now to get done before water shows up. That is to go get the PVC ran from over there, which is part of the filtration. I gotta run PVC from that side of the building all the way to this side so that when the truck pulls up here in just a little bit, I'm prepared. And I've got 2 hours to get it done. So I've got to make a run for it and get this done ASAP. We're on a time crunch. Let's hop into the van. Something really cool. I'll mention it here on the channel. I'm also gonna be posting a little bit on my car channel. See you, Gio. Thanks for your help, brother. Of course. I got the wrap done for this. I'll pop a picture up here on the screen. That's what it should look like. Hopefully it comes out that way. But yeah, I'm gonna literally wrap the pickle spur, and it's probably gonna be the coolest thing ever. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I did just get that done. So I can't wait to see this thing wrapped in PC Aquatics. Enough talking though. Like I said, we are on a big time crunch. It's 2 o'clock. He's supposed to be here with water, salt water. The truck's gonna pull up at around 4 o'clock. So I have 2 hours to go to Home Depot, get back, plumb everything, and then hopefully I'll be ready for the water. I just found someone in Home Depot.
What you up to?
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah, what are you
I'm going to get PVC to get the shark pond done.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Wait, the big shark pond?
Yeah.
The like.
Yeah. Charlie's coming in about an hour, and I haven't them plumbed.
Wait, about an hour?
Yeah.
You gotta get going.
I know. I really gotta get. Good to see you, Tommy.
Yeah.
See you later. Good old smell of Home Depot, fellas. That was cool. We just ran into Tommy. I have to get PVC plumbing section. Need to get some 2-inch PVC, bunch of elbows, 90s, 45s, you name it, I gotta get it, and it's all gotta be done quick. How much are these? 10 feet, I need 6 of these things. My goodness. Couplings. Literally get this whole box. 45s, you get 2 of these. And then probably this whole thing. 2, 8, 9, 12, 13. I think that's probably good. One of the last steps, of course, we need glue, but we want the clear. So we got clear, and that should be everything we need right there. Alrighty, $200 in PVC. All right, we're back inside the building. Mimi, what do you think? Enough PVC? I sure hope so. We've got 8 of them, I think 8 of them here, and we gotta go from right here in front of the predatory pond, which you see the lionfish down there, and of course the jack and all of our amazing fish. We're gonna take this PVC from there, run it all the way in the back to the pond so that he can come fill it up. My goodness, look at this mess. By the end of this video, I promise this whole building's gonna be clean, and that pond will have a flowing filter and water in it. 8 things of PVC, that's 80 feet. That should be enough as this building's only 60 feet. Let's get going. Oh yeah, fellas, we're going. It's a little odd, you know, it's just a little odd. I wish this was running close to the wall, but once it's all covered up and no one's gonna see it anyway. This plumbing is going 60 feet across the building. So we're just doing couplings all the way down. We're just gonna keep on going all the way to the shark pond. So far, I've done all the way across here, up this way, and the only way for us to get across is go above the skimmer. So we went right above the skimmer and over to all of our valves in the back. We're gonna keep on going. I have T-minus 30 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. About to finish up the plumbing. Super exciting. This is why I filmed so much of this part. You know, I want to make it really entertaining for you to watch. So we filmed as much plumbing as possible.
The whole video is just 25 minutes of plumbing.
Woo! It's almost like I've done this before. Just gotta trim it a little bit, but we're almost there. We're almost done, folks. On a time crunch, making it happen. Slide it in. Check that out. Now we just do a simple, right here, 90, 90, straight into the pond. Sucker's good to go. Give her a little bit of prime. Can even hit this one a little bit. Thick on the glue. Extremely thick on the glue. We don't want none of this leaking or coming out. Boom. Take this small piece, smack it with glue. Not the neatest, but it works, all right? Probably go to like here.
Maybe those muscles go to work.
Yeah. Someone's got to do the dirty work around here, huh? So we're completed. We're completed on the plumbing. It doesn't like look the best, of course, but you know what? Everything in this building has been DIY. We built this pond from scratch, so it's all right. Let me get back there and show you the gist of what we're gonna plan here. Now that this is done, we can open this up and we make sure these other two are closed. When Charlie comes, he's gonna pump water. This one's to the reef pond. This one is to, obviously, the predatory pond behind me, which obviously we're not pumping either one of these ponds. So we keep these valves closed, and we open this one. It's gonna run this way. It's gonna be forced to run this way, straight up, all the way down, and to the other side of the 60-foot long building we have here. It's all done, valve is open, ready for Charlie to pull up and start pumping water. Gosh, that feels good to get done. Smash that dang like button. We're ready. Oh, it's been a long morning, right, Mimi? It's been a long morning. Lots of mess going on in this building. We got a lot of cleanup to do. But let me show you what we're rocking with. What we're sanding with. You can see the PVC comes out from over here, goes this way, right up and into the pool, or pond in this case. Until Charlie gets here in about a couple minutes, that's it for me. I need a water. Alrighty, it has been quite a few days since the last time I picked up the camera for this video right here. Here's some updates. Look at the friggin' predatory pond. Whoopsies, that's not good. It's not a big deal though. It's not from anything you think of. It's actually just because the moisture in the room doesn't allow, after so many months and months and months of this liquid nail holding up, obviously it gave out. And once one bottom piece gives out, let's just say it's this piece here, once that gives out, then it allows all the weight to go down and they just fall like dominoes. So that's gonna be fixed this afternoon. I have Hector coming and he's gonna redo the entire thing. Unfortunate news, but at least it's gonna get fixed, right? That'll be done very soon. Imagine this video, my pond's falling apart. That'd be kind of cool. No, would not be. What am I saying? No, wouldn't be. Got a nice water change coming in this pond here in the next few days. Where's the sharks? There they are. Remora's on the glass over there. As you can see, our horn shark, groupers, color changing over there on the rocks. Lionfish in there. What else we got in here? Oh, panther grouper. You can see the eel's head actually sitting out right there. The most fun thing to do ever is finding the stingray. We got a stingray. I know exactly where he's at. He's right there. That is where the stingray is. He's inside the sand, right yonder, straight down. He sits right here. I've seen his eyes poking out before, like the two little eyes sticking out the top. Mrs. Puff, I almost feel like at this point you would almost literally eat out of my hand. More on this pond in just a second. I've got to feed these fish. All right, we got some feed here. And Cornelius, don't think I don't see you in there. He's inside that little house right there. They can't see you, but I can. Oh, that boy big, that boy huge. Cornelius, the American bullfrog. Now we get some crab clusters, some mysis shrimp, and that right there is everything we need. A little bit of algae cubes, got some crab clusters, and we have some mysis shrimp. Crabs, about 3 of them. Pop a couple cubes in. And that right there, fellas, is what our morning feeding looks like on the reef pond. Fill it up with some fresh filtered fresh water right there. We let that just defrost. And guys, look at that. Mysis shrimp, some cubes of algae, the crab clusters right here. Everything my fish need right there to eat. I'm gonna let it defrost all down, and we can pour that in, watch them go crazy. Oh yeah. It's time, fellas, it's time. Gosh, they know too, they like fire up. Look at all these guys, waiting on me to drop that food in. I could almost like come from right here, and you'll see them all start swarming. So cool. All right, well, I've got, as you can see, it's all defrosted. It drops down to the very bottom of the cup, and we're gonna dump it in. Dump it in, and the fish go crazy. Let me turn the lights off so we can see. Everything eats as much as physically possible, and they all are unbelievably fat by the time they're done here. Lots of food. It pretty much drops all around the entire aquarium, and everything eats. See all the little fish start coming out the rocks, all the invertebrates and stuff, but in the back, a lot of the fish stay. For some reason, every time I feed, they all stay in the back. See what else is going on down here. A bunch of little fish coming out the rocks. Our zebra eel has grabbed a crab, one of the crabs that we put in there. He's eating it inside the rock right there. Oh, that might be the second one. Well, there's a whole lot of shrimp in there, and now everything is eating. On over here, these guys, I'm gonna wait a little bit to feed. They'll get their feeding in like an hour or so. Last video, I think I did show it a little bit, but my goodness, look how cool this is. That's amazing. Hector and the boys built a stand for our tank that we had gotten, and it came out really, really good. I think my plan for this is gonna be a cichlid pond. I think that's the game plan. I saw a lot of comments, y'all were saying cichlids, so cichlid pond here, and then along in the cichlid pond, I wanna put our fly river, which our fly river has gotten huge. Look at him in here. He's inside this tank right here. He's gotten big. Hey, guy. Let me see you from this side. What's up, buddy? Like, imagine the fly river coming by this little window here, and then the cichlids in there with him. This would be really, really cool. And I think that's probably gonna be the move for that. I got that on Etsy, I think, and when I got it, it was just so short and small by the ground. I was like, how do you even look in this window? You gotta like dip your head almost. So of course we had the boys build a stand and stick it on top of the stand. Let's hope the stand holds up. Imagine, doosh. No, we'll be good. Hector built it, we're good. Real quickly, a little update on Leo for those that love the reptiles. Look at his enclosure. I got this plant and it's starting to just sprout down and hook onto the other side now. These are just gonna completely take down the whole entire way. As you can see, they're actually wrapping around the tree. This is from the tree we cut down in the backyard. They're wrapping around that now and growing all through the ground. This is an amazing enclosure for one guy only, and his name is Leo. And he's right there. Leo, what's up, buddy? What's up, dude? I gotta get you some crickets today. Our Ambelobe Panther Chameleon. What I will do is some dry shrimp real quick in the predatory pond. See if anyone wants to come up. Need some dried shrimp. These guys are like completely dried krill, and they smell so good. Oh, that jack is fired up. Oh, moonfish. Smoked. The remora, it's my time to get you. It's my time to snipe you out of the water with a net. Yeah, boom. Oh, here comes the grouper. Oh, that grouper is so cool. This pond is absolutely amazing. I will say it's super cool to like build these projects, because obviously at one point we never had any of this. in this building, and I didn't have plans to ever do saltwater. And once I got into saltwater, it just changed the game. I mean, these ponds changed, I feel like changed my entire channel for the better. And I know a lot of you actually came from these pond builds, and some of you have been here for 7 years. So I've been watching since my parents' backyard. All right, I think enough is enough, right? Let's get to talking about this shark pond right here. Shark pond. Filtration is the only problem. This is everything I need to make that exact same filtration we used to have. It was a good filtration for the freshwater pond, but it would be a temporary filtration for this pond. It's the same exact one that we had that had both the little PVCs coming out the side. It would fill up. We use filter floss on the inside and this to manage the filter not to come. Manage the filter floss not to come through with that egg crate. This is like a little DIY build. That's why I say it's temporary, especially for the bio load that we're gonna have inside the shark pond. I'm gonna probably end up setting this up today or tomorrow, but unfortunately today's goal, the whole goal of this video right here, was to have this pond fully functioning, right? Fully filled. Well, the only step we won't get done today is the filtration. They're back ordered till July 9th. So unfortunately, the entire project's gonna be held back just a couple more days more than we thought. So about a week and change. But that's what happens when you have all these projects going on, right? Supply and demand, right? So the filtration's not available. I've looked everywhere. Koi Smart, where I usually get everything, is completely sold out. I texted Johnny. I said, when they first come in, let me know. July 9th, he said he'll have them for me. So I'm gonna get the bigger one for this pond on July 9th. We will then install that, and of course a big UV, etc., which I ordered that online already. So we have everything ordered. It's all just gonna be here around that same exact time frame. That's where all that will go. And it'll flow this massive pond right here. As you can see, we've got water, which more water arrives because the truck's only 4,000 gallons. We have another like 1,000 gallons to fill up. More water comes on Monday or Tuesday. The pond is filled up. It's got the substrate. It's got the structure inside of it. We are done. Everything is done besides the filtration. We've even got all of your member names on the walls. These are all your names, and I'm gonna go by them just real quickly. So if you are an Advanced PC member and you have your name on the first shark pond, you can see it real quick. Also, if you want to become one, the link is down below. Click the link and simply just sign up, and then boom, you get your name on the wall. So big shout out to all your members. Thank you so much for being one. These projects are not cheap, so y'all are a big help on funding all of that, of course. So someone's name is literally #1 giant fan. I love that. We still got a lot of room to fill them in, and it looks good. I love the way the members' names look on the pond. It looks so good. Adds a good touch. As you can see, the pond it's a little, obviously the water's been sitting for 2-3 days now, so it's not as clear as it will be once filtration's running, but it is gonna be so cool to see sharks swimming through there. You're gonna be able to see all the way to the back wall pretty much. It'll be that clear. 5,500 gallons of water, salt water, inside this pond right here. We're gonna have black tip sharks. We're gonna have hopefully other species of sharks. There's gonna be a lot. And my guy Marlon actually hooked it up with another LED sign. So each of my ponds has an LED sign. The barrier reef corner right here, that sign is being moved from there all the way over to here because Marlon's working on another sign for the predatory saltwater. Oh, the remora's in the glass for once and not stuck on a fish. I still got to get you out. This sign's being moved over here. Another one's going there for the predatory. As y'all know, the Amazon corner has its own sign. That is far, holy smokes, it's blinding. Oh, by the way, pool's gonna be done this weekend. This weekend it should be done. Amazon corner has its own sign as well. And now we've got the shark corner, which looks so epic. Look at that. So we've got the shark corner sign as well now. So this is gonna go right here, up where the Amazon corner used to be when we had the freshwater fish in here. So every single pond has its own LED sign, and I'm sure we're gonna get even more made. But yeah, big shout out to you, Marlon. Thank you so much. I'll put a little ad on the screen. This is Instagram if you guys want some LED stuff. Super, super cool work. And he never asked for anything in return. He literally just texts me, hey man, I got another sign for you. I would love to meet up. And then he comes over and drops them off. You're a dope guy, Marlon. I love you, brother. Regardless of all that and the unfortunate news that we could not get a filtration on this today, we're done. This shark pond is done. All we got to do is get, like I said, the second truckload of water that's coming on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we have the filtration that arrives on the 9th, and then the UV and everything will come along with that. So we'll make a video on that, of course, when it's actually flowing. This is the temporary filter I'll probably set up in the next day or two to get that, just get some water flowing, you know, get something going. Hopefully you enjoyed the shark pond build though. It looks so good, like absolutely insane. The art is such a great touch to this build, especially because there's a trap here. It's a little trap right there. And then you come in the pond and there's actual legit lobster traps. I saw a lot of comments asking if we're gonna put like an anchor and some rope. I might, definitely is a possibility. But just to be like super extra safe, once all the structure is done and everything, this is actually flowing. Tommy and I are taking a water sample out of this pond once it's been flowing for a week or so, and we're gonna send it out to get tested and shipped back, and it'll tell us everything we need to know about this water and whether it's capable and ready to have sharks and fish and stuff like that. We wanna take this really, really serious because sharks are not cheap. We don't want any problems if we were to get some really, really crazy sharks or whatever fish we end up getting, eels and stuff like that. Of course, we don't want that to happen, so we like to test the water before, and of course, we'll smack them with some API test kits as well along the way. But yeah, super excited for this. Shark pond build is officially 99.9% done. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the video. It looks amazing, and soon we'll have sharks swimming around here. Eels with their heads coming out of these little crates right here. Fish swimming around. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss this type of stuff. Of course, smash the like button while you're down there, and I will see you right back here in the very next video. Peace out, Cuffaros.